get me killed? Ah!
You look alive to me.
Look alive? Zach, that's a Diablo 2 portal.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, like I haven't heard that one before. Why don't you show up in the next Diablo 4 expansion and then we'll talk? Zach, where the hell is this Hellclock place?
Jeez, you got me out here in this ridiculous outfit. The cape doesn't even fit, man.
Well, it looked big enough in the store.
It looked... For who, Mighty Mouse? The packaging said ages 3 to 6, man. I'm a grown-ass man.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, dude. If you're wondering whether or not I'm questioning my life choices at this precise moment, the answer is yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, this is probably, I've never done this. I'm a grown-ass man playing dress. Kind of tight, though, now that I'm looking at myself in the video there. It's kind of... Your boy looking kind of, hold on now, dude. Your boy kind of looking a little drift out, though, you know what I'm saying? Watch out, you know what I'm saying? All right, anyway. You know, what the hell am I even doing? Why am I doing this?
Enough! Why not? You must entertain the people. Now, go!
God damn it, you're right. Hellclock, baby! And, what exactly is Hellclock again? It does take place in hell, right?
Yes and no. It's not quite like Diablo, I guess you could say.
Okay, so what you're saying is Diablo's not in this game either?
Diablo's in Diablo 4, isn't he?
No, he is not.
Seems like an absolutely terrible design decision on behalf of the developers, and if I were a guy who had played Diablo 1 and 2 since he was 5 years old, I'd be pretty pissed about that and probably never let it go. Always reminding the community and the Diablo 4 development team that they can forever catch strays for butchering one of the best RPG franchises of all time.
Alright, well then, Zach, why don't you tell all of us what Hellclock really is?
Well, okay. Well, you play as a Brazilian clock-making gunslinger diving into a nightmarish version of hell to save the soul of your former mentor.
Did you say Brazil?
Yes.
Brasil!
Viva o Brasil, caralho!
It's about a remnant soldier from Brazil's 19th century War of Cannudos who uses mystical Hellclock to reset time as he fights with the underworld, confronting the ghosts of Brazil's violent past, specifically those responsible for 25,000 people slain during the Cannudos Massacre.
Jesus, so this isn't just another mindless hell-diving adventure? I mean, you saying this is actually based on real, actual Brazilian history?
Yes!
All right, hey, my apologies. You got my attention. Well, then why don't we find out what this Hellclock situation is all about, shall we? Hellclock is a rogue exile-like action RPG that merges the fast-paced, addictive mechanics of games like Path of Exile and Hades with something we've actually never seen before, a fresh look into an underrepresented Brazilian history. Hellclock puts you in the battle-worn boots of Peju, a formerly enslaved clock-making gunslinger who's earned his freedom through blood and bullets during Brazil's most brutal conflict. Set in 1903, 8 years after the devastating War of Cannudos that claimed over 25,000 lives, you're now a man with nothing left to lose on a deeply personal mission of vengeance and redemption. Your mentor, the Counselor, is the spiritual leader who guided the persecuted during the Cannudos Massacre. His soul has been dragged into the depths of hell itself and is now trapped by the very same dark forces that orchestrated Brazil's bloodiest conflicts. As Peju, you must descend into a demon-infested purgatory that reflects the historical trauma of an entire nation. But here's the cool part. You're not just fighting random demons. Every enemy you face represents the ghosts of Brazil's violent colonial and post-colonial past. The souls of historical figures responsible for the massacres, the demons of systemic oppression, the literal manifestation of centuries of brutality, and they're all standing between you and your mentor's freedom. The Hellclock is a gameplay mechanic that acts as your lifeline and your curse. This mystical timepiece allows you to reset death and try again, but every resurrection comes with a ticking countdown. Time is running out, both literally and metaphorically, as you race against the forces that have been erasing and rewriting Brazil's history for centuries. Each run of Hellclock pushes you deeper into this nightmarish underworld, collecting power, confronting historical atrocities, and fighting not just for your mentor's soul, but for justice itself. Now, just who is the genius behind the genre's new roguelike Brazilian aRPG? Well, that would be RogueSnail, a fully remote indie studio founded back in 2014 that's developed games like Relic Hunters and Star Vikings Forever.
Now, thanks to a recent Town Portal podcast with Action RPG's Aaron and his co-host Frosty LaRue, we got to sit in on a deep dive with Mark, the CEO of RogueSnail and mastermind behind Hellclock. In the podcast, he opened up about the development team, future plans for the game, and the story behind Hellclock. Mark originally studied for TV production, but as a true nerd at heart, he gave game development a try and then just never looked back. Mark started RogueSnail with just 1 to 2 people, and then now just in the last 2 years has reached a team of about 13 developers. And now here we are talking about Hellclock today. After watching the podcast, I'd say Mark is everything you'd want an indie developer to be. He was brutally honest, not worried about being politically correct, and just came off as a down-to-earth, normal guy who enjoys making games and even more so playing them. If he wasn't the dungeon master for his 40k tabletop sessions, then he spent most of his time growing up playing his favorite video games, which he says were Diablo 2 and Counter-Strike. Speaking of Diablo 2, you know where the Hellclock timer came from? Mark's obsession with Diablo 2 speedruns. He says Diablo 2 was his favorite game of all time, and when he got into speedrunning, it was the first time that he experienced something that completely revitalized his love for the game, which sparked the whole timer concept that drives Hellclock today. Now, Mark actually agreed with recent fan sentiment that Hellclock is basically what would happen if Path of Exile 1 and Hades had a baby. And get this, though he's never actually played Hades himself, he says his team has played quite a bit. And while some of the art direction may have been inspired by games like Hades, Mark says it's more rooted in something called xilogravura, a traditional Brazilian art style commonly carved on wood.
Now here's the thing, Mark says that him and his team did not expect any of this success at all.
The RogueSnail team was just trying to give the aRPG community something different to play and aiming for releases between major title launches like Path of Exile and Diablo 4 when players were feeling gaming lulls and searching for fresh content. He says they're not trying to be a Diablo 4 or Last Epoch or PoE killer, they just wanted to stand on their own merits without going head-to-head with big developers. Mark and the team are listening to every piece of feedback. They say their top priorities right now are for quality of life improvements, better relic organization, stash improvements, and constellation search capabilities. They're also introducing a crafting system based around currency drops that should be ready by late September, and they're basically trying their best to time this update to avoid conflicting with other major aRPG launches. They also said that they want these currencies to really show up later into the game as to not really overwhelm new players coming into the genre, so they're probably going to prioritize crafting coming in maybe later in Act 2 or 3, just to give players time to breathe and take in the game itself. And side note, for the fans who've been asking about multiplayer, here's what Mark had to say.
I'll try to be as direct as possible.
Yep.
I rather gouge my eyes out with an ice cream spoon than implement multiplayer into Hellclock, because it was not designed for multiplayer. It would be nightmarish to do it. Like,
what if
maybe Hellclock 2, but...
And here's a promise that should make some aRPG veterans happy, especially if you're a fan of Hellclock. Mark has guaranteed that there will never be any battle passes or gambling mechanics worse than what you'd see in, say, like Path of Exile 2, for example.
Somebody asked, when are we going to get battle passes in Hellclock?
Never.
So don't worry, you guys, you won't be playing Hellclock with an overwhelming pressure of monetization or gamba.
Because even you're talking like leaderboards.
A leaderboard is just a stage for assholes. Like, you cannot give an asshole a stage. So people start cheating and just the leaderboard becomes a nightmare.
The most powerful moment in that podcast was when Mark talked about why they chose the Cannudos story. He wanted to put the spotlight on the story because it was near and dear to his heart.
That story is very well known. Like, every Brazilian has heard of that, right? It's not a popular story in Brazil. It's not something that you have a lot of movies and books, right? We had one great movie in the 90s about it. It's not something that is talked about a lot. It is very particular to the Northeastern region of Brazil and the Northeastern people of Brazil and the Caboclo people. And I am Northeastern Brazilian. It's something that I am personally proud about, and being able to not only tell a Brazilian story, but a Northeastern Brazilian story is very important, because a lot of what happened in Cannudos, to me, like, Cannudos is very much an open wound in Brazil. It's still bleeding. It's still like pulsating. I think that the events of Cannudos are still happening in Brazil today. And that was basically the main motivation behind the whole story.
And one last detail from the podcast that I thought was pretty awesome to share before we get into the gameplay is that Pajot, the protagonist you play as in Hellclock, is actually voiced by Daji So. the same actor who originally played Pajot in the 1997 film Guerra de Cannudos, directed by Sergio Rezende. Now, I might have pronounced some of that stuff wrong, and I do apologize if you are Brazilian Portuguese, but bear with me. It's a language that I am very unfamiliar with. Anyways, they got the actual guy who brought this character to life on the screen in 1997 to voice him in the game. And I think that's just the kind of authentic dedication you don't see in corporate gaming these days. So hats off to you, RogueSnail. I think that's a really awesome small detail to throw into your game.
All right, you know what, Zach? I think I'm convinced. It's time to see if this mystical clock lives up to the hype. Why don't we go ahead and dive into hell, Brazilian style? Let's see what they're doing now. What do you get when Peju, a priest, and Diablo walk into a bar? Oh, that's very funny, Zach. Oh, yeah, great. Another Diablo 4 joke. That's just what we need. Guys, come on, it's getting outplayed, dude. Get real. Rice, beans, eggs. Zach, this is my grocery shopping list, dude. Come on, Zach. Listen, man, I'm not seeing a good way to transition from this church scene into the gameplay. Hey, Zach, are we filming? Zach! Sorry, I'm not seeing a good way to transition into this gameplay here. LGBT writing hood. Ooh, trans joke. I don't think you guys are quite ready for that one. Hey, listen, why don't you guys just consider subscribing to your boy Young White Hawk? Have you guys considered that? It is an option. It's right down there. Okay, all you gotta do is pause the video, go ahead and click subscribe, right? All this entertainment that I'm providing you right now, okay? And it's the least that you guys could do for your boy Young White Hawk, huh? Listen, I get it. We're about to dive into some gameplay on Hellclock, right? And why would you watch another grown-ass man play a game when you could just log in and play yourself? I understand, I get it. So why don't you just do me a favor? Minimize this video, mute it for all I care. You know, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but make sure that you let it play, okay? Make sure you let it play. Let it play.
I need your viewer retention.
Listen, we're gonna get into some Hellclock, and we're gonna just have a good old time, okay? First impressions for your boy. I've been waiting for the major update that just hit today as of August 5th. I have not played this game at all, and I've tried my best to not watch anybody's videos, and I've only pretty much seen the trailers. And listen, don't judge me. Listen, okay? We got these old-ass Logitech headset, you know, earmuffs here. I've had these for like 10 years. Somebody wants to send me a new pair, if you will, you know, something better than these, I would gladly take them, man. That's all I'm saying. If you want me to, you know, hype up your product, I will do that. Hellclock, baby! I like the way it looks. Easy. Didn't even break a sweat. Don't I just look exactly like Peju? Hey, Peju, can you hear me? Hey, it's like looking into a mirror, huh? Good old Peju. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be your downfall, the merchant. Don't you ever dare try to jump on me like that again, fat boy. Don't you ever, and you're like, you know who I am, dude? I'm Peju, dude. Fucking Northeastern Brazilian all-star. And one more over here, one more over here. There you go, buddy. Down the middle, play him like a fiddle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, got it, right here. Right here. I mean, what can I say, really, dude? I mean, over here, dripped out, paid you to paid you. What can I say? All in a day's work, dude. Open this up. 2 seconds left. We're into the next floor with 1 second left. Don't you dare. Okay. Look at that, huh? That's my first runtime. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. You guys let me know. Dude, how do you say that? The Quixarobum? You return to the Quixarobum.
Dona sabe onde está o arrendegado que prendeu Abade?
I love that the actors are actually speaking Portuguese because you're in Brazil. That's cool, dude. Anytime I watch a video or like movie or something, like if there's dubs, I hate it. Skill book as well. Select the free node to learn this skill. Let's go try the bell, dude. Hit him with a bell. Insane, dude. Hit him with a bell. I think we're going bell, dude. I don't know about you guys, dude. I'm going bell mode, dude. This game was already turned, but here's a bell. That bell is crazy, dude. Okay, here's this guy again. It should be a little easier this time, right? Oh, a lot easier, dude. What in the hell? I think I'm getting it, dude. So I feel like the timer is 100% necessary. Without it, there's not really like a sense of urgency or anything, but it gives the game another level, right? So yeah, I think with that mechanic, it's necessary. Good job, RogueSnail. Good job, Mark. The burrower, projectile burrowers. I feel kind of bad for these guys, you know, because they're trying, dude. Paige, I agree, dude. Those guys were definitely familiar with Kevin Bacon's scent, if you know what I'm saying. What happened? Did he hit me, dude, and it just was too much? I think he did. It's a good game, dude. I see where this is going. I see where the countless hours are being siphoned into this game right now. That's right, dude. We're back in business. Go to bed, lady. What are you, 87? One more run, dude. One more run for your boy, dude. This is run number 3, and then I will give my final verdict on how I'm feeling about this game. I like how you just get right back into it, dude. You're getting more powerful. You're feeling the power creep. You're dashing in. You're dipping and diving. Peju style, dude. Brazilian style. Let's do this one, because I'm curious. Oh, wait a minute, dude. Is that what I think it is? Spin to win, baby. Ah, that's great. Isn't that good? Now, the only thing is, I imagine that takes a lot of mana. Not bad, though, dude. Wait a minute, dude. I kind of want to just use this now. What? Area effect, dude. What's up? We're spinning. Spin to win, dude. Love it. As a barbarian in Diablo 2 and 3 and pretty much 4, spin to win is my game, dude. Sentinel on Last Epoch. It's so easy to just do that, dude. What in the hell? 5 minutes remaining. We are flying, dude. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful, dude. Holy. You know what I like about this too? You kind of like whip it out, whip it out. Look, instant death. Just hit it. You don't even need to like use it the whole time. And then this guy, hit him with the old faithful, dude. Incredible. All those guys that I just saw wiggling their way, crawling their way over to this statue right now, don't realize that I've got this on deck, right? Like they didn't know about that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're flying. We're loving it. We're feeling good. Get the chest. Get the gold. Get to floor 7. Easy peasy, dude. Watch this. I don't even have to hold it down. I'll just tap it. Look at that, dude. It just feels kind of broken, right? Like, what's the point of anything else but this? Oh, we're on floor 9. This is the furthest we've come. And it ain't about to be the furthest we go. Floor 10. No potions, dude. I think floor 10 is where we're ending things. Oh, potion. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. Haven't really been using that bell, dude. Yeah, nothing beats that spin to win, bro. Although that hits right there, too. My main ability, split shot, it does a lot of damage. But not like that. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. Starved beast. Here we go. Okay, alright. Little jumpy jump. Little jumpy jump. He's jumping, alright. Not looking good for your boy, Young Wydock. Can he commit with no potions? Oh, dude, he's doing the jumping. We got it. We got it. Get him out of here.
Recompensa para os defensores do caminho da luz.
That's what I'm saying, Peju. Dude, why didn't I use a potion?
Sem deixar tostão, o seu nome é esquecido nas quebradas do sertão.
Go to a nursing home, would you? All right, so I've had a moment now to really understand this game. I've done 3 runs. We got up to like floor 11 or something, and I really dig it, dude. I like how simple the game is. The roguelike where you're just descending down into the, what I'm assuming is some kind of missionary church, right? And just continuously going through each floor, upgrading everywhere, left and right, dude, through the leveling. I mean, dude, the reliquary for your relics that you can upgrade, all these different stats that you can look into. There's a lot of customization, and it feels kind of like overwhelming maybe at first, but it's really not. It's pretty simple. But look at all this customization and all the builds that you can do. I imagine it's going to get even more in depth. I mean, Mark even mentioned that he wants to introduce classes into the game eventually. But then you got the gear here, and I know that eventually they're going to make it so that you can like have your own inventory where you can swap stuff around, kind of like Diablo. I'm digging it, dude. I'm really liking it. I'm probably going to stop making this video right now so that I can just play for the next 5 or 6 hours to see how far I can get. But that won't be in this video. I just wanted to get a first impressions, first look at this game. I'm really digging it, dude. Very well done. I look forward to playing more. And I mean, right now, look at this. I mean, there's a little trail of ants. They've got leaves. I wonder if it's a sign. Is that where he's trying to get some food, dude? Look, he's going down to get a little grub. You see what I'm saying, dude? It's about the details, baby. Anyways, man, it looks good to me. I'm looking forward to it. RogueSnail, Mark, the team. Good job, you guys. Great job. I really like it. I see what you guys are doing here. Can't wait for more. All right, man, that's going to do it for your boy Young Waddock. That is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far. And, you know, hey, Mark, if you're watching, why not get your boy Young Waddock a sponsorship? You know what I'm saying? Bow! Who went this far into your video game? I'm just saying, okay? No, man, I'm just joking, man. Shout outs to Brazil. Listen, the last 2 weeks have been pretty incredible for me personally. I actually doubled up on my subscribers. I went from 1,000 subs in about 9 months. And then when I posted this video, State of aRPGs in 2025, in just the last 2 weeks, I doubled that to 2,000. So we're actually over 2,000 subscribers right now. So to all the new subs, man, I just want to give you guys a big thank you. Shout outs to you guys for joining the channel, man. I'm going to try to make this a community. I'm going to keep trying to entertain you guys and make it more fun. And I mean, hey, listen, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Hellclock. Are you guys playing it? Looking forward to playing it? Because I'm looking forward to what's coming next. I think it's a great time to be in the aRPG community right now. All the different patches and updates that we're getting. And yeah, man, I want you guys to just drop a comment and let me know your thoughts on what you'd like to see for the channel next. Because for better or worse, I listen to all the feedback. I read all the comments, and I genuinely enjoy doing that. I mean, maybe you guys would want to see me do this kind of style on editing and format, like Young Waddock, you know, vibes for Titan Quest 2. Or maybe you guys want to see me do some MMOs and FPSs, which, by the way, I do want to get into because that is also a big part of my personal gaming endeavors. Like, I've played Final Fantasy XI growing up while I was playing Diablo 2 and Counter-Strike. Then I started playing World of Warcraft, you know, in 2004, and pretty much have never missed an expansion release. So, you know, things like that, man. I want to get into the MMO and the FPS scene and kind of, you know, broaden the games that we do on this channel, man. So let me know in the comments, man. Let me know below, what kind of game would you like to see your boy Young Waddock do next? So yeah, man, I think I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for getting this far into the video and watching another one. And as always, it's getting pretty late, so I think your boys, it's time to go to bed, okay? Thank you guys so much, man. Peace.